Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
His dick.
No.
Not much of a weapon.
Only against Edgeworth.
Oh.
Hello everyone, and welcome back. Coco is here with Bink, Simon, and Brizzy, and we are continuing Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright.
It was like he's gonna throw up.
Oh no!
Like, hey, I was trying to be the gumshoe voice.
Oh.
Hey.
Before we dive into the game, I have an announcement to make. And you'll probably already know this when you start watching the beginning of this case, but you might be a little confused. As you might know, I first started YouTubing when I created 4pixels with Kime, and then I started uploading things. Go away, Advo. Oh god, I'm probably gonna get a lot of those shit. Well, thank you for interrupting the message. Alright, just make this quick. I started uploading things to my personal channel because we had a very strict schedule of how we were doing things at first, and I was overexcited and wanted to produce a lot more than I would have been able to upload over at 4pixels. But we've come to realize that the way we were doing things makes it take forever to finish a series. And so we've changed things, you're going to see a lot more activity there, and since that's happening, I'm probably not going to be uploading to my personal channel anymore, which means that this series is going to move over to 4pixels, and everything else, I'm just going to be uploading there. So, that out of the way, let's go on.
Are you ready?
Aye.
Yeah.
Alright. Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, it's this lady. I forgot.
I like that really quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Oh dear.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m.
So, up until that time, anyone who wanted to could get into the studio?
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee card key to get in.
Right. The card key that I have.
That you obtained completely legally.
So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in.
Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station?
Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning.
Run through?
How stupid is he?
He's spelling it out for the audience.
They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were used the afternoon for practice. Sorry, there's a kitten attacking my foot. And used the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5 p.m.
I can just imagine Oldbag kicking a kitten halfway across the room.
She's in there. She's like, sorry, there's a kitten here in the courtroom for some reason.
She's an old cat lady.
That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero.
Hey, don't blame someone for sleeping.
It thinks you just got a nap.
Yep. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there afternoon?
Well, I had some errands to run that morning.
Yeah,
Objection,
right.
so vague.
What kind of errands?
Lady errands.
Oh dear.
Oh, well, you know.
Stalking this new man I met.
Answer the question.
She ran out of her kinky toys, dude.
Oh dear.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers. Observing, you know.
Observing.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper! I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? Oh, I did my job!
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watched Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years.
Is it
How many years are those?
Is it just me, or does, like, when she makes, like, the googly eye face, does it seem like she has, like, eyeshadow on or something?
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that.
It just magically appears.
She puts it on just for that face and then, like, wipes it off again. Wow. I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through, too.
You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Probably be safer.
Yeah. Not a bad idea.
She would be so cute in a guard uniform.
She would.
I know. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station.
Did you see the victim then?
Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Tell us what happened next.
I was at the main gate from then until 5.
So you were watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second?
Of course! I'm a professional, you know! Or are you criticizing how I do my job? Whippersnapper!
No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday.
Wow.
I can watch a gate and eat donuts at the same time!
That's true.
Snipper Whapper!
Oh, that's new. I don't remember that. Snipper Whapper.
Snipper Whapper? Old Windbag is losing it, Nick. W.
Why don't you raise an objection?
So the witness was
Oh, yeah.
on duty through... Wait, I can't remember. Are you taking him or am I?
Go for it. I couldn't remember if I was or not, so.
Through
She
the
was, but
afternoon,
it was hilarious.
the whole time. Very well. Wait, so who was? Me? Or...
It doesn't matter. You can go for it.
What did you see?
Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right?
Did it? How did you know that?
Oh, ho, 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 ho. I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked.
You didn't even need to
Of
do
course.
that, probably.
Yeah, he probably would have just said it all anyway. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
How rude.
You asked
Pot me kettle.
If you ask Edgeworth, he's not really fit for his job
Yeah.
either.
Most people would probably agree.
Yeah.
Poor Detective Gumshoe getting chewed out by a security guard.
Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m.
Two, you're sure?
Sure as spit.
Is Spit super sure?
It's the surest thing that there is.
Wow.
Name me one thing surer than spit.
You learn something new every day. Well, who was the man?
Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something.
The
Wow.
kettle again.
Yeah. Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was.
I don't want to think about the judge's skivvies.
Let's not. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed toward the studio.
So you saw Mr. Powers.
That's what I said. You got wax in your ears, Sonny? Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
His dick.
No.
Not much of a weapon.
Only against Edward.
Oh.
I'll say it again. It was him. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed toward the studio.
Let me get this straight, Oldbag, or Mrs. Oldbag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo.
Concentrating very hard.
What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
Yeah. Well, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in the court is accusing you of that, Miss, witness.
He's having trouble calling her Oldbag, apparently. Our cat is doing something stupid.
As cats are prone to do.
Yep.
What's this doing?
They're like, plastic bag!
Yeah, she found
All
a plastic
right.
bag to play with, so she's doing flips with it.
Aw.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Huh. Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What?
Oh,
Even Edgeworth is surprised?
the prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I supposed to know everyone will be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Wigbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
I love that face Edgeworth makes.
I know. When he's just collapsing over his desk.
Let's hear about your proof, then.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you.
Uh-huh.
That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
No.
Not really.
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. H. You may cross-examine the witness.
Oh, but Judge, I don't wanna. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Ew. Yuck.
Grosser, Rudy.
Double grosser, Rooney. I never say any. Oh.
Oops, sorry.
Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow, the up and up. Youth today always whining about each other, pointing fingers this way and that. It's enough to make an old lady want to cry.
Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness.
I think Edward has met his match.
They're destined.
Oh, she'd like that.
Mhm.
That morning, during the run-through of the action scene,
Who was present at the run-through?
well, let's see, there was Powers. He's the Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then.
I saw Powers trip and fall.
Did you do it? Did you trip him?
Yes.
Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think, he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh!
It's no mere mortal ever trips.
Or falls. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I gave her a little kiss. Oh, she really did. I kissed it where it hurt.
I thought she didn't like Powers.
She'll take whatever.
Yeah,
she
but she's
can
got
get.
kind of an ankle fetish, so.
No.
Is that an ankle?
Let's just skip over that part, shall we? There'll be no talking of fetishes in this court.
I used tongue.
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her. She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail.
Hint, hint.
I better write this down in the court record.
Hint, hint.
Wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge.
Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? He sprained it pretty bad. Was it badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there's one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is the Steel Samurai costume now?
Hmm. Actually, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though.
Is he, like, thinking or shitting?
Both.
A little of both.
Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
Cocky bastard.
I don't even know what that was. It's like a brontosaurus.
I suppose that's right. And I suppose we better be wrapping up this episode right here. Thank you everyone for watching, and see you next time.
Snapper whippers!
Bye.
So let's just start this. Hopefully it won't take forever to load. Just let's go normal. Even though I'm terrible at this
A
kind of game.
famous explorer once said that the extraordinary is in what we do, not who we are. I'd finally set out to make my mark, to find adventure. But instead, adventure found me.
Oh yeah. Ouch.
In our darkest moments, when life flashes before us, we find something that keeps us going.